A woman walks into a stairwell, just steps from her home. She never walks out. This is Darren's Case Files. Glasgow, Scotland, 1978. 33-year-old Elizabeth Lamont was walking home late at night. She'd had a great evening out in the Battlefield area, a quiet residential part of the city's south side. The streets were calm, dim streetlights reflected off the wet pavement. Perfect. Just a short walk remained before she reached her front door. But in Glasgow's traditional tenement buildings, the entrance isn't a private hallway. It's a shared stairwell. Locals call it a close. I wonder, is calling it a close a Scotland thing or a Glasgow thing? I don't know. That night, Elizabeth stepped inside her tenement close. The next morning, her body was discovered in that same stairwell. She'd been assaulted and murdered. But police quickly realized something quite terrifying. This might not be the first time the attacker had done this. As detectives worked the case, something troubling surfaced. Other women had reported attacks in the same area. The details were eerily similar. A man would follow a woman at night, wait until she entered a tenement close, then attack inside the stairwell where no one could see. The assault stretched across the south side of Glasgow. Different victims, same method. Police realized they weren't chasing a killer, they were hunting a serial killer, and he had already struck multiple times. So how do police determine it's a serial killer? Investigators looked for something called MO patterns, short for modus operandi. Is Latin. That means, in law at least, how the offender commits the crime. Things like location, type of victim, time of attack, method used. When multiple crimes share the same pattern, detectives can start linking them to one offender. Today, this process is supported by national crime databases. But in the 1970s, detectives had to notice these patterns manually. Case by case, victim by victim. In the Lamont investigation, it was the tenement stairwells that revealed the truth. One attacker hunting the same way over and over again. Eventually, investigators focused on one man, James Duffy. Duffy was already known to police. Witness descriptions from earlier attacks began pointing towards him. When detectives looked closer, the pattern sharpened. Duffy stalked women walking alone at night. He targeted tenement stairwells specifically. They were quiet, enclosed, and isolated. Exactly the kind of place where someone could strike quickly, then disappear. Police moved in and arrested him. They didn't catch him in the act. They caught him in the pattern, his pattern. What they discovered next confirmed their worst fears. Elizabeth Lamont had not been his first victim, but they would make sure she would be his last. At trial, prosecutors laid out the full picture. Duffy hadn't committed a random crime. He'd developed a hunting pattern. Women alone at night, tenement stairwells, sudden violent attacks. Elizabeth Lamont's murder became the case that finally stopped him. The jury found James Duffy guilty. He was sentenced to life imprisonment. And the ending? Elizabeth Lamont never made it home that night in Glasgow, but her case helped expose a predator hiding in plain sight. A man who had been attacking women across the city's south side until finally his pattern caught up with him. I hope you've enjoyed this story. Please like and follow for more. Until next time.